Good morning, friends. Okay, so I'm back here with the Gaggleville Goose. This is the 23-incher. I love this guy. I didn't want to pick, and I wanted to pick a gender neutral name like Kelly, but this guy keeps giving Kevin. Like he's a Kevin to me. So Kevin needed some accessories, and this is a crochet channel, so obviously Kevin's accessories are going to be crocheted. So I have this, I've crocheted this lovely scarf for Kevin. He is displaying it proudly. You know, this is supposed to be a porch goose, but this is hearth and hook. And I'm thinking that I don't really want Kevin to be exposed to the elements. So I'm probably gonna have him be a hearth goose instead. So I did order some sand for him. Apparently this is not watertight. So I put some sand under here. I got a little bag of like hobby sand or something from Walmart, and it was just maybe 2 pounds. It's total, and it seems to be the perfect amount. Like I can still lift him up, but he is a little more stable this way. Aren't you, Kevin? Cutie. Okay, so Kevin's scarf. What did I use? I used the Dollar Tree yarn that my ex gave me in my Christmas stocking, and I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do with these colors. I suspected that they would go to scrunchies, and there's still plenty left to do that. But here's what I used. Let me grab the other label, sorry. Okay, so I used this Premier Just Chenille in aqua and Premier Just Chenille in black. So this is another one of those really frugal projects. Here's the yarn. It really is a nice chenille, especially for $1.25. Like, you cannot beat that. So I used my favorite hook, which is this Tulip 6.5. I will include affiliate links for both my favorite hook and Kevin, my Gaggleville Goose, because I feel like he has brightened my world in a way that has been extremely surprising. But I'm going to tell you about this project in case you have a goose you would like to decorate. And then today I'm also hoping to do a live, and I would love to discuss ideas for crochet outfits for Kevin. So this scarf is very, very simple, but here it is. You can see, I'll hold it a little bit back. So I started with, I think this was 65 stitches, and I just did so I did 65 chains, and then I did 3 more so that I could use that first group as the double crochet, and I double crocheted all the way down to the other end. And then I tied off or fastened off, and I did a single crochet row back the other direction of black, and then I tied off, and then I did a row of single crochet or double crochet again on top. So it's just a row of double crochet, a row of single crochet, and a row of double crochet. And you can see it's literally nothing fancy, but it really does add a nice little element of black in there. And then I didn't want to tie in the ends. So I made those ends be fringe, and I added a little more in here. And that was just cutting a certain, more than I thought I needed, so I could trim it up pretty nicely. And here we go. I just added it to the ends, and Kevin has a lovely new scarf. So what do you think? Do you like it? I think it's a great first accessory. I also, in that same vein, decided to make him another scarf because Kansas City, I'm a Chiefs fan. Although I'm not like a rabid Chiefs fan, I enjoy watching a game. I enjoy hearing about Travis and Taylor, and Pat Mahomes, Xavier Worthy. Like, I know a few people, but I'm not a huge fan. So I decided to do Chiefs colors for Kevin's other scarf. And this one I decided to do slightly differently. I did You can see the texture on this. It's really quite lovely. Yeah, that one is even better to show the texture. So I did, I think, the same 65 stitches and then one as the turning stitch. So 65 total, and or maybe it was 66 because this one's better with an even number, but I either way, you'll be all right. And then I did a half double crochet followed by a slip stitch, and I did that all the way across. So half double, slip, half double, slip, all the way down. And then when I got to the other end, I did it the opposite. So where there was a half double crochet, I was slip stitching into it on the other side. And where there was a slip stitch, I was half double crocheting into the other side. And it makes it this lovely, lovely texture. I did 2 rows of red, followed by a row of white, then a row of yellow, then a row of white, and then 2 rows of red. So sort of that same sandwich method that I did with this scarf, but with a little more texture to it. Would have been easier to just do a double crochet for red and then the single crochets for the white and the yellow, but I do really love this texture. Like, it just, I don't know if you can see how cool that is, but it's just a really fun texture. And I love the white and the yellow poking through, just kind of the right amount, you know, like you don't want that to be overpowering. The Chiefs is mostly red and white with yellow that's a little bit there and occasionally like an outline of black. But so Kevin has another scarf. I need to finish the fringe on this one, and I was planning to do that on my live today. So if any of you have time and want to join me, we're going to be talking mostly about this lovely little goose because I need some more ideas. So if you have ideas, I'm going to talk through some of mine. Oh, look at that. Kevin, you dapper darling. So cute. So, yeah, I need some ideas of things to make for him. I feel like this head can use a hat, but also when I started to do a hat, because that was originally, I thought I would do a set, and I still may, but I couldn't quite get the sizing right. So if somebody has ideas on that, I'd be game to hear about it. Maybe a knit stocking would work better because the ribbing's a little more stretchy. I don't know. My daughters thought that Kevin needed a Valentine's Day sweater, which I could not agree more. So we're going to do some sort of Valentine's Day outfit for Kevin. Maybe, I'm not sure what that looks like yet. So ideas are 100% welcome. And I can't wait to talk to you on the live today more about this lovely little goose.